Living without regrets and resentments. This is hard to do, but it's doable, especially with God's help. We will come to the end of our lives on earth someday, and there will be some regrets. It is unavoidable. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I am talking about is, or speaking about right now, is every day until your transition to the next life comes. Yes, we make mistakes. We fail. We sin. We do things that displease God. We repent. We ask for forgiveness, and we are forgiven. So, but we also live with consequences, don't we? We do. We live with consequences. Look at the Bible. Look at some of the things David. He was forgiven. There were consequences. Um, Other people in the Bible. Okay? So, what we have to do so that we don't get a backlog or a ton of regrets and resentments is we have to move on. We have to let go. I am not telling you to get over it. That's not who I am or what I'm about. I'm telling you that eventually there has to be a transition of releasing, letting go of whatever it is that caused or generated the resentment or the regret. So, God is going to be up to you, but they can eat you up if we don't let them go. Okay? So, regret, I wrote this down, I looked it up too, is a feeling of sadness or disappointment about something you did or didn't do. Okay? Regret is sadness or disappointment. That's just the short definition. Resentment takes it further. Regret is a sadness and disappointment, whereas resentment is a bitterness or an indignation. Okay? Resentment is a feeling of bitterness or indignation directed at someone else for a perceived wrong. So, this is not a good thing if it builds up, right? This is not a good thing if it continues to just generate, okay? So the more we live with resentment, the more it grinds us down, okay? We have to go to God for help to help us let it go. I've done many videos on forgiveness. Forgiveness is a supernatural process that God does, did do, can do, will do with you. So I encourage you today. I know I did this pretty fast and I went through this, but living without regrets. Just think about that, okay? I don't want to end my life with a ton of regrets, big ones. I want to resolve problems. I want to deal with the things that I've caused or resolve issues. I want to travel lightly. I don't want to have a sadness and indignation, anger at the end over what I should have, could have, didn't do, or what has been done to me. So just think about that. You are alive right now, okay? And that this whole thing is about to encourage you to move through and resolve conflict. It is to not live with regrets. If you've done something that you regret, you have to accept it. You have to accept the consequences, even though you don't like what you did. Go to God. You can be forgiven, but you don't want to finish that way in life. You don't want to get to the end of your life where you look back and it's been such a mess, such a tragedy. Okay, bad things do happen. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about regrets and resentments. We don't have to carry them. We can go through this life, get to the end, because and have fewer of them. We're going to have some. We're going to have some because things we do, choices we make, do affect our lives. So I hope this has stirred you up in some way to revisit or look at, do you have resentments right now? Do you have regret? I encourage you to resolve them. I do. God bless you.